So my buddy Marcus walks up to me at the gym last Tuesday, right? And he goes, "Mike, I bet you $100 you can't find a training shoe under $130 that can actually handle your crazy workouts without falling apart in 3 months." And I'm thinking, wait, did this guy just challenge me to find the perfect training shoe? Because you know me, I can't back down from a challenge like that. Now, Marcus has been lifting for like 15 years. He's seen every shoe brand come and go, and he's pretty convinced that you need to drop at least $150 to get something decent for serious training. But here's the thing. I'd been eyeing these Under Armour HOVR Rise 4s for weeks, sitting at exactly $120, and they were making some pretty bold claims about their cushioning technology. So I told Marcus, "You're on. Give me 12 weeks with these Under Armours, and I'll prove you wrong." Fast forward to today, and honestly, the results weren't what either of us expected. Let me back up for a second. I've been testing footwear for over 10 years now, and I'm pretty skeptical when brands start throwing around terms like zero-gravity feel and revolutionary cushioning. I mean, come on, it's foam in a shoe, right? But Under Armour was really pushing this HOVR technology, claiming it would change how I think about training shoes. So I ordered a pair. And here's where things got interesting. First day I get them, I'm immediately thinking Marcus might be right. Out of the box, they felt premium, sure, but I'm thinking, okay, they feel nice, but can they actually handle what I'm about to put them through? Now here's what I did. I put these shoes through absolutely everything. Heavy deadlifts at 315 pounds, intense HIIT sessions, circuit training, you name it. And I'm talking 85 gym sessions over 12 weeks. If these shoes were going to fail, I was going to find out exactly where and how. The first test was during my regular squat session. I'm loading up 275 pounds, and I need to feel completely stable, right? No squishiness, no heel lift, nothing that's going to throw off my form. And I have to admit, the HOVR cushioning surprised me. It's firm enough for lifting, but still gives you that responsiveness that makes explosive movements feel, well, more explosive. But then came the real test. Marcus shows up for a workout, sees me wearing them, and he's like, "How are those cheap shoes holding up?" And I'm thinking, you know what? Let me put these through the ultimate test right now. So we did this brutal 45-minute HIIT session. Burpees, box jumps, mountain climbers, the works. And here's where I started noticing something. These shoes were keeping up, but I was definitely feeling some heat buildup. The breathability wasn't quite what I hoped for during really intense sessions, but the cushioning, still responsive. The support, rock solid. And my feet weren't screaming at me after an hour and a half of punishment. Now, I probably should have mentioned this earlier, but I made a crucial mistake when I first ordered these. I went with my normal size 10.5, and when they arrived, they were way too tight. Turns out Under Armour sizing runs about half a size small, which nobody really warns you about. Had to reorder size 11, and that made all the difference. Perfect fit, excellent lockdown, no slipping during lateral movements. Actually, let me tell you what really convinced me these were legit. Week 6 of testing, I'm doing this crazy circuit routine, transitioning from rope climbs to kettlebell swings to box jumps, and I realize I'm not even thinking about my feet. You know what I mean? When shoes just work, you forget you're wearing them, and that's exactly what was happening. But here's the thing Marcus didn't expect. After 8 weeks, instead of falling apart like he predicted, these shoes were still going strong. The outsole was wearing evenly, the upper showed minimal stress, and that HOVR cushioning still felt as responsive as day one. I started thinking, maybe Under Armour is onto something with this technology. Now, I'm not saying these shoes are perfect. During those really intense sessions in poorly ventilated spaces, the breathability issue became more noticeable, and there's definitely a break-in period for the sizing if you get it wrong the first time like I did. Plus, at $120, they're not exactly budget-friendly for casual gym goers. But here's what I'm thinking as I'm telling you this story. Marcus was right about one thing. Most training shoes under $130 do have significant compromises, but he was wrong about the HOVR Rise 4. These actually deliver on most of their promises, especially if you're serious about your training. You guys are probably wondering about durability, right? Because that was Marcus's main concern. After 12 weeks and 85 intense sessions, I'm seeing normal wear patterns, but nothing concerning. The HOVR foam hasn't compressed, the outsole is holding up beautifully, and structurally they're as solid as day one. I'm honestly expecting these to last me 12 to 18 months easily. Let me break this down for you in terms of who should actually consider these. If you're lifting heavy, doing functional fitness, or rotating between different training styles, these are worth looking at. The lateral support is outstanding, the cushioning hits that sweet spot between responsive and stable, and they handle multi-directional movements perfectly. But if you're someone who trains in really hot conditions or you need maximum breathability, you might want to look elsewhere. And definitely size up half a size from your normal athletic shoe size. Trust me on this one. Here's the honest truth about value. At $120 divided by an estimated 18-month lifespan, you're looking at about $6.67 per month for a reliable training shoe. Compared to Nike Metcons at $130, you're getting similar performance with better cushioning for lifting. So did I win the bet with Marcus? Well, when I showed him how well these held up after 12 weeks, he admitted he was impressed. But you know Marcus, he still thinks he needs to spend more for true premium quality. Me, I think Under Armour proved you can get serious performance at $120 if you know what you're looking for. The bottom line is this.